Did you drop out of college? Did you not even go to college? Or did you get your degree but realize it doesn't hold as much weight as it once did? Not to worry, millions have been in your shoes, including me, but there's still hope. Let's talk about it. I don't think it's a controversial statement to say the education system needs some major changes. In fact, Forbes reports that the price of college is increasing almost 8 times faster than wages are in the United States. They say the increase in the cost of college coupled with the lack of wage growth are the main contributors to the massive amount of student loan debt present in the US. This is why many people are forced to drop out of college or not even go in the first place. Also, there's people like me who did go to college but realized it wasn't the right path for them. But either way, if you want to live a good life, you gotta make that money. That's why I composed this list of the top 12 highest paying jobs that don't require a college degree. Enjoy. Number 1 is a real estate agent. Now, of course, I'm going to put this as number 1. It's a career path that I've personally chosen, and it's a great career path for anybody who's looking for a less traditional job. It's more of an entrepreneurial type of job, and if you're looking to build your own business, this would be a great option for you. However, there is no guaranteed income, so if you need the security of a paycheck, then you might want to look at something else on this list. It just takes a few classes and 1 test to get your license in real estate in most states, so it's not that hard, and it definitely doesn't require a college degree. If you've ever wanted to build a business but didn't know where to start, this is definitely a great option for you. Number 2 is an insurance claims investigator. If you already know a little bit about cars, this might be a perfect job for you. But even if you don't know anything about cars, as long as you're willing to learn, you can be trained to do this job without any college degree required. Basically, these are the people who go out to your house after you get into an accident and they determine the amount of damage done to the car and what the settlement payout should be. This job does have room for growth, but additional training and certifications are required to move up. Number 3 is a media equipment manager. If you've ever wanted to get into the entertainment business but don't know where to start, this could be a great option for you. I'm sure you can figure out the gist of this job by the title, but basically it involves the setup and maintenance of various pieces of equipment involved in film, television, and radio. There's always a possibility of meeting someone famous, and advancement is possible with training offered on the job. Number 4 is a real estate appraiser. Now this one is another job in the real estate field, but it's not directly linked to real estate sales. So if you're less of a sales-focused person and you like to leave out that gray area about earning your income, then this could be a great option for you. Appraisers are responsible for helping banks and homeowners determine the value of a building, home, or piece of land. An appraiser's license can be acquired after just 75 hours of education, and top appraisers can make a salary well into the 6 figures. Number 5 is a construction machine operator. Now I know this job is a little bit more hands-on, but I wanted to give a little bit of variety into this list and the type of jobs that I was telling you guys about. It's well known that working in construction can earn you some good money. However, the labor and amount of time dedicated is nothing to scoff at. Being a machine operator on a construction site makes you a specialist of sorts, and this allows you to demand a higher salary. This job can be acquired after some training and certification classes, and you can actually get started pretty quickly. Number 6 is a court reporter. If you're really proficient at typing and can stay focused for long periods of time, then you can earn a pretty decent wage as a court reporter. These are the people that sit in on court cases and type out everything that's being said word for word. They're also asked to read back statements in front of the court quite often, so you better get over that fear you have of speaking in front of the class. Even if you're not very proficient at typing, you can take training courses to get certified in this, and of course, there's no college degree required. Number 7 is an electrician. A lot of people overlook this job for some reason, but at the speed the technology is moving, the need for electricians is only going to rise. This job involves installing and maintaining various sorts of electrical components for both the residential and business sectors. It's possible to become an electrician after some certification and training courses and usually an internship, and hey, even if the machines we're building all rise up and kill us all, they'll probably keep a couple electricians alive, so that's something too. Number 8 is a web developer. Now, if you have an artistic side and a flair for knowing what catches people's eyes, a job as a web developer might be right up your metaphorical alley. These are the people responsible for creating and maintaining websites from the ground up. For some people, this might sound super tedious, but for others, it's going to sound like a dream job, and it can actually pay you quite handsomely if you develop your skills and reputation enough. This is another job where the demand is only going to increase as companies realize the value of moving towards the internet for sales and marketing. Number 9 is a gaming manager. If you enjoy the high-paced environments of Vegas-like casinos, then a job as a gaming manager, or commonly known as a pit boss, might be perfect for you. In this job, you're responsible for running the day-to-day operations of table and machine games, making sure the rules are being followed and the payouts are correct. You're not going to need an extensive knowledge of gambling to land this job, and once you're in the industry and gain experience, there's plenty of other positions you can move to. Number 10 is a commercial pilot. Now, this is the only job on the list where the median salary is into the 6 figures, and there's a good reason why. Of course, you have to be okay with flying, a lot, but you also need to complete extensive intensive courses that can be quite expensive. The difference between going down this route instead of the traditional college degree isn't exactly to save money in this instance. It's a more clear-cut career path and higher chance to make a large salary that will make this more appealing to some people. Number 11 is a nuclear reactor operator. First things first, yes, this is the job that Homer Simpson has. That being said, Homer does make enough to raise 3 kids and have a stay-at-home wife in a pretty nice suburban neighborhood. So there may be something to this. As a nuclear reactor operator, you'll be in charge of maintaining and managing all of the equipment around nuclear reactors. This job can be pretty meticulous, but for those of you who enjoy structure, it could be the perfect path for you. However, you should be comfortable with the possibility of facing some emergency situations. I'll leave it at that. And finally, number 12 is a transportation and storage distribution manager. Of all the jobs that don't require a college degree or expensive classes, this is one of the highest paying. Now, the title might sound super complicated, but basically in this job, you're in charge of making sure that product is distributed as effectively and efficiently as possible. The job requires some extensive training, but the pay is well worth it. Not only that, this job is projected to have continuous growth over the next 6 years, which is great news. If you want a well-paying, high-structured job that anybody can learn after the correct training, this might be the path for you. That's the video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I hope this video was of some value to you, and if it was, make sure you hit that like button. If I've inspired you to try and get one of these jobs or go into these industries, or if you already are working one of these jobs, make sure to leave a comment below letting us know what your experience has been. Of course, if you or anyone you know needs help with anything involving real estate, all of my information will be in the description below. Make sure to contact me and somebody on my team will reach out to you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye for now.